Just looking at it makes me mad.
What's up, everybody? This is Zalfgamer here, bringing you a Dokkan Battle video, and today we're actually going to do a tutorial on the new hidden potential system here on Global. It's finally here! So let's get right into it. So, first thing we're going to do is hit Team. We're going to go into Hidden Potential. So, welcome to the Hidden Potential system. That's what we call it on Global. So, let me explain how this works. So, if you hit the How to Play button right there on the screen, scroll down. Hit the growth category. So there's 4 categories, which means 4 paths to choose from. So the top left is balance, top right is offense, bottom left is HP and defense, and the bottom right is high growth. So this will explain what those Dokkan paths leading towards those boxes will do. And in recommendation, a lot of the good offensive cards that have Super Attack 10 are going to take the bottom right path, which is high growth. And the reason why is because of the abilities you can add onto the card. Now, along the way, you're also unlocking three of your base stats: HP, attack, and defense. Now, in order to move on the map here, which is your Dokkan path here for this card, so we're going to use SV as a catalyst example, you can choose which way you want to go. Now, SV is a Super Attack 10, so we're definitely going to go to the bottom right. Now, I don't have any dupes on my main account, but I do have a dupe for another God Lead we'll show here in just a minute. So, how do you obtain the orbs first before we get this, till I should say we get started on this dupe system path? So, in order to earn orbs, you're going to have to do the events. So, they're every day for certain colors. So, if we go to the events, we're going to scroll. Hopefully it loads up a little faster. I know Global lately has been getting some really good maintenances and trying to improve the game. So what you want to look for is these certain colors, and it'll say Hidden Potential Events. So I've already done all of the other orb colors for the week, at least for today, except for this HL one, which we're going to use an example of. So let's go ahead and get into the HL one. It's only cost 15. All these actually cost 15 stamina, which is not too bad. Let's see what we're going to. Since we're taking our blue team, might as well go ahead and just take another SV. It doesn't matter at this point. These events are not too hard. Now, one thing I learned from doing the orb events earlier today, before doing this video, is for some reason, compared to JP, you just target one of these 3, and depending on which one you fight gives you certain orbs. Now, I don't know how long this is going to happen for. I don't know if it's just for one day only, or it could last for a few weeks. I have to read up more on it. But you're facing today, at least for now, more than one boss. So, now on the map, if you see those glowing little, like, not rainbow colors, they're like bluish, blackish spots on the map, you want to land on them because they can give you extra orbs depending on what they are. So there's 3 types of orbs you use: small orbs, medium orbs, and large orbs. And we'll get into more of that once we collect after this game. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to actually focus on, we're going to start on 17. Might as well, since we couldn't get that one orb spot. We're going to go ahead and defeat 17 real quick. Now, like I said, in JP, you only face one boss. Sometimes there was a rare spawn on the map where you fight all 3 of the bosses at once, and it gives you a lot of orbs. This is not the case, at least as far as I've seen. Now it's only doing the main boss and one other boss with it when you target any of the 3 characters. So we're just going to fly through this real quick. And as you can see, even with the additional attacker in play, that person will also attack as well. So be aware of who you're going to block with and who you're going to attack with. There's no really targeting anybody. It's just their health bar versus your health bar, basically, whenever you do the orb farming. So one other thing I've noticed was I've targeted a few different bosses out of the last 4 events I did, which was the physical strength, int, and tech ones. And these orbs, as far as I know, they have been random for me, as in what you're gonna get rewarded with. However, on the top bosses, I did the top bosses twice. I had small orb rewards and medium orbs rewards. So I don't know what this one's gonna give out. I would assume definitely small orbs with possibly medium orbs again. I don't know, but I've had that happen twice, so we're gonna find out after 17, 18 go down what our rewards are, because they are definitely random so far in my eyes. But if you guys seen any kind of pattern or differences, let me know in the comments below, because that's good to get some clarification on here. And as you can see, I got 165 smalls and 70 mediums, which is a really good amount, because they're giving away a lot. I think they're trying to make up for not starting on Monday, because I thought this event was actually going to start the dupe system that was on our Monday. Alright, so let's see if we can get to that puddle. Try to get any more additional orbs. And it looks like we will, because we got a 3 and a 1. That worked out well. You can collect Zinni on the way too, but as far as I know, you can only fight one boss out of these 3 that you choose from. And depending on the boss you face, like, it was on JP, it seemed like fighting the top boss give you smalls, medium, or the middle boss give you mediums, and the bottom boss, could have sworn, gave large orbs. So, don't know what they're doing here. I think they are still going to do that, but it's just, right now, with how this double boss situation is going, it's kind of hard to tell. So, as you can see, we get rewarded our orbs, and this is the currency you use for using the map. And as you can see, I got a Dragon Stone. So, first-time users do get Dragon Stones. So, you can earn 5 Dragon Stones from each type you do for the Hidden Potential system. Alright, so we're going to go back. Going back into Hidden Potential. Alright, so, like I said, SV is the card we're going to choose. And by the way, also, one other thing to mention, you have to have a UR card. It doesn't have to be Transcended, but a UR card. Like, for example, a good UR card that hasn't been dokkan on Global is Go Tanks, the physical one. He's a UR. His choices will show up. So if you go to this pick a character list, as you can see, nothing SSR, all URs. Most of my cards are dokkan, some are not, and yet they're still on this list to be chosen. So you choose the card you want, depending on the type, and you will go with it. So again, earlier when we started this video, it showed the paths on which way you want to go. So bottom left, for example, was defense. I believe top left was balance. Top right was offense, and bottom right was future potential, meaning you want to have that for your character cards. If they're at least SA10, they have to be SA10 to take full advantage of it. So we're going to go ahead and start opening the paths. So as you can see us, we're going to walk, if I can even hit an orb or a spot, that'd be nice. Can we start off with a spot? There we go. So the more you move in, the more stats you gain for your character on this hidden potential event thing here. So we're gonna move along and spin our orbs. So as you can see, we're at 50 HP. The hearts, anything with the heart symbols gives you HP boost permanently. Anything with a fist symbol will give you attack added to your character permanently, and then the armor, which is the body armor picture, will permanently add to your defense stats. So those are the 3 stats. Now keep in mind, some cards that you want to use for the dupe system might take super advantage of stat boosting. So for example, cards that say can up your attack by 80% or 90% or 100%, that's really good, because if you're using the dupe system and you're upping, like, let's say your offense, which is your attack stat, the number significantly goes higher. Your damage increases significantly, and that's a huge sign. So keep that in mind. Like, percentage cards that can do that with abilities, you want to start trying to farming as many orbs as you can and keep unlocking as many spots on the map. Now, here's my recommendation, here's my recommendation for people that don't have any dupe cards for this current system. Like, for example, I don't have an SV. I'm just showing you the path I'm going to take if I did. And you use see this right here, what we clicked on? That's like a roadblock. I call it the roadblock dupe card that you need to use. So in order to do this, you have to have a dupe card in your inventory, and then you need to reverse dokkan, which I'm going to show you an example in just a minute. So let's say we were to use the dupe card for unlocking that spot, right? So again, you have to have the card. So I'm going to now switch my characters, and I'll show you a good example, because the one dupe card I have in my box is actually another god lead. Where are you at? There, physical Broly. We're going to use our physical Broly. Alright, so as you can see, there that is. Now, and also, we gotta undokkan our Broly. So we're going to go back. And we're going to hit what's called reverse. Now, in order to use reverse, you have to have what's called one of these little incredible hourglasses, which you can buy from the Baba shop, which I believe is 30 incredible gems to buy per one. So what we're going to do is we're going to select, and we're going to select our Broly, right? So as you can see, it requires only one of those incredible hourglasses, and we own one. So we're going to hit reverse. Now, everything, as far as I know, will stay intact, like your super attack power, for example, is good. However, your stats are going to drop because it's going back to its pre-dokkan state. So, now we're undokkaning our Dokkan Awakened Broly back to its base form, pretty much. A regular UR, that is, or, yep. So, now we hit a mission because we're new to this, so another good thing about this is, for those that are just starting the dupe system, mini rewards on the list when you go to your mission rewards. Very good. It gets you, like, incredible hourglasses, for example, dragon stones. Even Elder Kais are up for grabs, too, and I saw 2 of them at least. But anyways, we're going to backpedal. So now we reversed our card, right? So we're going to go back. As you can see, on that reverse, it says 1 was available. That's talking about our Broly. So we're going to go back to our hidden potential, right? Okay, so now we have a dupe card. My Broly is 10 of 10 super attack, so we're definitely taking this bottom right path, which, as you can see, it is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use it. We're going to hit select. Okay, going to choose that dupe card. See, as you can see, we need to have at least 1 dupe card to unlock one of the 4 paths. So we're going to definitely hit unlock. It unlocks the path. Alright, very nice. So we're going to continue on. It's going to give us 200 health for unlocking it. Very nice. We're going to continue upping our stats along the way. Alright, so now that we unlock this path, here's the reasons why this path is so good, especially with Super Attack Max. So if you click and highlight the stars on the board, some of these will tell you what abilities there are. So as you can see, there's 3 on that one. Let's see, 2 on that one, 2 on that one, and 2 on that one. Pretty cool. And then there's additional abilities on the board as well. So, with my Broly, I've already got 5 towards an additional double attack, so that's what the double fist to the left is. In fact, I can show you what some of these card meanings are instead of me explaining it too much into detail verbally. So, hidden potential skills. Here they are. So these are what you want to up on your main cards as well, because abilities do matter. Here's the skills. So the combo attack, as you can see, grants a chance to perform an extra attack and also possibly do a additional super attack. Sometimes that can happen. Critical, which is a punch forward. It's good for a critical hit. And it will boost damage and ignore enemy defense. That's really good. And in fact, for my Broly, for example, or my SV, I would actually take these crits, and I'll explain that after I explain this. So, evasion grants a rare chance of evading an enemy attack. Doesn't work on certain abilities, including passive skills. Higher the skill, the higher chance of evading. Really good for defensive cards, such as, I would say, Agility Golden Frieza, SS3, Vegeta Strength, General Rildo, Janemba, a lot of defensive stuff out there. World Tournament Piccolo, I think, would be another good one as well. Okay. Type attack boost, slightly raises attack when AGL attacks strength. Okay, so it's basically saying super advantage. So if you're an advantage type against a disadvantage type, you're going to do additional attack boost to that type. And it also works on super extreme types. That's really good. And here's the defensive boost. So if you want to lower damage received towards yourself, again, you have to be at advantage. So if you're going against, let's say, a tech type, you want to block with an int type, and you will reduce the damage even slightly more if you do that with that skill. Super attack boost slightly raises the power of a super attack. So it'll say additional effects. Any additional effects on the super attack will not change. The effect increases along with the skill level. So basically, it's giving it a little bit of a more oomph into the damage. And then recovery boost slightly raises the amount of HP recovered when obtaining a key spear. So basically, you're getting more regen for that certain color. So if you're a physical type and you take physical orbs, you're going to gain even more health than usual. Alright, so that's how that works. We're going to go back. So we're going to go ahead and start working on at least one box. We'll go for this star, this star closest to us. So again, I said earlier why I'm taking the crit over, I believe, chance for double attack. Well, like I said, my Broly, his ability is when he gets 8 key or more, he can double attack. Now, what that is he'll do a regular attack into a Fizzball Super. Now, if you get all of 12 key activated, he's going to do that double super, meaning double Fizzball. Now, as much as another additional attack sounds good, like 3 Fizzballs, I'd rather have the crit. The crit is very potential for my Broly. Imagine a level 20 crit on a Broly. He's going to crit 1 out of 5 Fizzballs. That's a lot of damage, guys, especially with the 10 of 10. That's why you take this path. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Unplugged my cable. 1 second. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Alright, so we're going to continue on. But yeah, once you go here to this box, we're going to select 2 of the abilities. And like I said, crit is essential to a Broly with the double attack. If you can pull off with the key. And if you got a great team that can boost his key, your guys' key, for that character, he's going to guarantee super pretty much all the time, the double Fizzballs. So, as you can see, this explains how this works. So, I'm definitely choosing the level 3, so we're upping our crit by 3. Okay, now it'll tell you how many orbs you need, so it does require certain orbs. Small orbs, medium orbs, and large orbs. That's the order from top to bottom on the left side for the material. And as you can see, we do have the materials to do it, so we're going to go ahead and unlock it, and we're now going to get some crit on Broly. So that is awesome. Now, we're not done yet. We can still potentially do more, so maybe we can get to another box. However, if you do run out of orbs, which we will probably be running out of large orbs in just a minute here, you can still farm the orbs every single day. And it seems like it does reset, I believe, at 8 p.m. Eastern. I may be wrong at that time. I think on the reset time. So just keep checking. When you want to go back to the actual event to farm the orbs, it'll tell you how many hours you have left till it resets the mission to get more orbs. And again, you guys that are doing the dupe system for the first time, you can earn mission rewards by activating additional nodes. So the more nodes on your mission, the better. So if it says like activate 1,000 nodes or up your card by 2,000, there's a mission completed. Most likely you'll get more orb rewards depending on the size, and that's it. So as you can see, we're done here. We don't have any more of the large orbs, so now we know what we need to farm. Supposedly the bottom boss every time we do this, do the farming event for the orbs. Now, before I cut the video here, I was gonna say this for those that have asked me in earlier this morning's stream, Zalf, if you don't have a super attack max card and it's a really good card, what path should I take? Honestly, I would say the path you should take is the top left, because when you take the top left, and as you can see, I didn't show you guys I unlocked this path, but every time on the top left before you get to that roadblock, there's a path right here this is the one right here. This spot on every card will always give you +5 to a certain skill. Don't know what all of them are going to be by heart. Some vary. That's not always going to be the same one. But that is always the recommended way to go. And also unlocking for these 3 star symbols here to get more potential skills added to your character list. So, in recap, that's how the dupe system works. So make sure, number 1, if you're going to unlock the roadblock symbols, which are your actual character cards with the actual portrait on it, have a dupe card or 2 ready for it to get ready for unlocking more potential to your card. That's number 1. Number 2, make sure you have enough orbs. Like you just saw, I ran out of orbs, but again, this just came out today, so we're gonna have to keep farming more orbs every single day until it's like the weekend where they don't do it anymore. I think this event will continue towards the weekend, I have a feeling, because they're trying to make up for the lost time for maintenance. And then, other than that, that's pretty much it. This dupe system, the more you play with it, the easier it is to understand. Some people are still going to be new to this. Hope this video will help you out, because you do get an understanding. And this, again, this is really good too for certain cards that have percentages on it, because the higher your certain stats on certain cards maybe you want to use for this dupe system, much more potential damage in the long run permanently for that card. So, alright guys, if you liked this video and if you guys got any questions, hit me up here on my channel. Leave some comments below and I'll get back to you if you have any other questions that I may have not explained to this video. I probably didn't explain every single aspect of it, but it pretty much gives you a good idea of what you expect and what you got to do to be prepared for the hidden potential system. So again, if you guys liked this video and you thought it was very helpful, please hit that like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Definitely want to get some more Dokkan content for you guys and spread the word out there. And also, check me out on twitch.tv/Zalfgamer. We actually did hit 2,000 followers on there. I'm very excited about that. And we're going to do a $50 gift card giveaway to 3 lucky winners over there on April 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So go check that out. If you're also new to Twitch, go ahead and follow and hit us up. We're always, at least I am, I'm always streaming every single day of the week as far as I know. So other than that, this is Zalfgamer saying have a good one, guys, and see you on the next video. Peace out, guys. Peace out.